Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Baddies USA Chapter 1, Season 7, Episode 10, Baddie Fragmentation. I know it's taking me a long time to get these done, but it's a lot on my plate right now, and I'm trying to get as much videos as I can done as possible. So, and I also forgot to tell y'all in the last episode that Suki, Sapphire, and Gretchen get into it, as well as Nunu, Co-Killer, and Fauna. Like, yeah. So, Suki and Gretchen, they still go after each other. Sapphire addresses Gretchen because Gretchen was like, yeah, I'm going to come after Suki and Sapphire. So basically, everybody's telling Sapphire to back down. And Sapphire's like, I'm not about to jump in. I do one-on-ones. And she was telling to Tinker. People thought she was talking to Gretchen. She was like, I was talking to Tinker and stuff like that. So she said what she said. And then that's exactly why I did what I did. She tried to hit Gretchen. Then Gretchen was laughing, talking about, you whack, and all this other stuff. And then Suki starts twerking. She was like, I can see your come through your pants. It was just a lot. And it was just like, okay, over this next. Rolly was like, we got a house meeting. We need to address some things. All in all, people who got booed, I agree with now that that's not a good look for the thing. So it's like people that got booed is not performing. So Lex was like, I wanted to clarify of who are the Pacific girls that got booed. So come to find out, Summer, Nunu, Dolly, Tommy, and Summer had to jump in and say her piece, and she felt some type of way. And then she's like, what the heck does Lex, she'll put Lex's name into it. Like, what does Lex got to do with you? Worry about yourself, that's your problem. And if Rolly was like, if you got a problem with it, talk to Natalie. But at the same time, she's grieving right now at funeral. So you might need to just give her some space. Then next thing you know, Tommy walks in. Everybody was trying to tell Biggie not to go in there because, you know, might go left. Next thing you know, Biggie goes in there while Rolly and Tommy is talking. Tasiki, Anna, and Mariah follow suit. And Biggie basically was hurt that Tommy was trying to discredit her when Biggie was just trying to, you know, be a concerning friend, but, you know, it wouldn't love. Next, you know, Tommy said some things. Biggie ended up punching her face, and then Tommy ended up ripping her wig off, and then they started getting into it, and at this point, it was like, Biggie was hurt. So she goes back to the rest of the girls. Tommy ends up pulling out her phone, talking about receipts that Biggie reached out to her. She basically was ignoring her. No, you probably was in the wrong and you didn't know how to say sorry. And clearly, you didn't even apologize to her. So after that, Tommy leaves. And then all the girls like, what the heck with Tommy? And Rolly was like, she didn't want to be in the presence with y'all. But then at the same time, Tavy was like, why would you film with us with girls, but then while you by yourself, you don't want to film it? They make it make sense. Anyways, that one left. Still going on with the whole, Natalie said this. They didn't even get into that. Anna was like, I got something to practice for you. I've been working on it. She ended up playing on the piano with her butt and singing Baddie, 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 Shot the Clock. And it's like, okay, at this point, they leave the club. They leave the house meeting, end up going to the hotels because they got some other stuff to take care of. And yeah, we gonna see what's popping because it look like it's going left at this point. So after all of that goes down, the girls, I guess they get on the bus to go to the club or something to have a good time. So it's now the next day. Everybody's recapping with each other. Fauna and Co-Killer's recapping about what happened and how Nunu came and checked temperatures, but Co-Killer was only mad that Nunu said she was checking temperatures, but she ain't saying anything to her, so that's basically what checking temperatures is. So basically, if they stay neutral to each other and cordial, they be alright. I would say Lex, Biggie, Nunu, and Mariah, they're outside talking. They talk about how they just gotta ignore some of all the stuff that she been doing, just like let it go. Like the whole fight between Gretchen, Suki, and Sapphire, Mariah was like, she's gonna stay out of it because she likes all three of them. Biggie was like, I'm team Suki, and they was like, why? She was like, they didn't really give a chance to say why, because like at that point they were just like, we gonna see what this day gets into. It's cold out there, so they wouldn't go inside. Next thing you know, Rolly calls another house meeting, and before Rolly can even say anything, Dolly was like, she has some stuff to address to Summer. Basically, she just wants Summer to stop playing with her because next thing you know, he's gonna go into the paint, and I'm not stopping. Like, Summer had said what she said, and it was just like, let it go. Lex said what she said, time to let it go. Suki was like, Dolly, Summer ain't your friend, because if y'all fighting over stuff like this, she ain't your friend. So after that, a whole other house meeting done went up. They get in the Sprinter, and they head to meet Natalie. So Natalie is fed up. She basically wants to confront all the girls that got booed, especially Summer, because Summer been driving her through the roof. She gets in, and she tells Summer to sit down. You see her start smiling, and it's just like, what you smiling for? I'm telling you to chill out. But, you know, things go left. Then we got Jayla and Scotty. They go shopping in Milan. Go check out some stuff. Little Capri and her little Baddies chain is giving yes vibes. I can't wait till they come back home from the States and they get up with the girls and see how things going. Yeah, so back to Natalie. Natalie tells Summer, like, you've been the biggest pain in my butt. And then it goes off. Oh, guys. So, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.